Hi, well, it's great to welcome you here to Moonstruck TV, A1R Radio, psychic radio, with some of the best psychics, mediums, clairvoyants, and seers in the world. That's what we are. Now, I'm from London here in the UK, and it's a pleasure to meet you on this show. We are broadcasting across the USA, and I think it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon there. And over here in the UK, it's 7 o'clock in the evening, and we're ready to do some live readings on the show. I will be showing you my cards here. These are my romantic tarot cards, and I use these in your readings for timescales. You can see we've got some lovely pictures on here. This card here is one of the lovers. It's a very important lover's card, because this is one of a more mature relationship, two adults coming together, deciding to be with each other. So we're past that flush of young love here. We are in for a very considered and mature relationship, which should be the love of our life. So I wonder if tonight one of our callers is actually going to draw the lover's card. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Cool is one of those words, isn't it? It's not very cool here in the UK. No, we're having a heat wave and nobody can cope with it because we're just not used to it. We're used to rain and we haven't had any rain. So just giving you in the States there and across in Australia too, just giving you a bit of a weather forecast for the UK. We're not very happy at all. So I'm powering on through this evening and this afternoon for you guys over there in the States. Now, I wonder who knows about clairvoyance and who knows about mediumship. What is the difference? Well, I've been writing about this, and the difference here is between psychic and clairvoyance. Now, psychic really connects to your past, your present, and your future. So we're looking for something that we can understand from your past in a reading, something that is really relevant to you today, what's happening in your present circumstances. And we're looking for that next phase in the future. So we've got Erica, I feel, on the line. Now I wonder what is going to come through for Erica. Hello there. You're through to Eleanor Grace. Can you hear me there, Erica?
Hi, I can. How's your day going?
Hi, I'm doing great, doing great. How are you? How are you? You sound really jolly and cheerful and full of bright lights. And that's what I feel inside your soul here, inside that little, area of energy in your heart chakra. That's where I'm going. I just feel that everything is really quite abundant. I've got an angel card as well that I want to show you. This is one of my cards, and I've just taken this. I've been connecting to your voice. This is a card that says take action. So something in your life now is calling you to do something, to make a decision, to make a plan, perhaps to really decide upon a course of action. You are being guided here to take action. And now let's have a look and see what that is about. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards and really focus onto those cards to see what we can see. Now, look at here. You've got the Ace of Wands. This is a wonderful, wonderful card in my romantic tarot deck. And this is all about you being given an opportunity. But it's a good one. It's not just a fake opportunity where you think, oh, here we go again. This is around your career and your opportunities for success. And with it being the ace that you have drawn from the tarot, this is something that you just cannot miss. You will have to endeavor this particular situation, and you'll have to act upon it because we have those two cards together. We've got take action here from the angel cards, and we've got the Ace of Wands here for you. So if you're looking or even contemplating, thinking just a little bit about changing direction now, looking to see where you can take a leap ahead, a leap forward in your career, this is the time to do it. You've got to grab your opportunities while they come along. And we all have to do that. But this for you is a really, really special time. I also feel that there's a repatriation that you have with an ex or somebody that you've really cared about, and there's been something missing, perhaps a conversation that needs to happen now, where you reconcile your differences, you agree to disagree, you agree to just be very kind to one another. Is that your circumstance? Have you got this sense of wanting to make things up? Is that correct for you?
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, okay. And what about your career here? Are you wanting to take that leap of faith and just take a big decision? It's like close your eyes and hold on to your nose, jump in, and you will realize that it's not too deep. You can swim. You can really take the initiative, and that will see you make great gains in your life. I'm looking here at a pathway for you, and I feel your pathway is getting longer and longer and longer, that you are about to go right back to the beginning again. So maybe you've got into a little bit of a muddle and not quite sure which way to turn. Would you say that that's true in your life, that you've been a bit confused? Not confused, because you're not a confused person, but you're just, deliberating, which way shall I go? Now, interestingly, in your pathway, I've got 3 different routes that you can take, 3 avenues that you can travel down. You can't go back, though. So nothing that you have done already is going to be relevant in the future, except to bring you an exceptional amount of expertise and wisdom and knowledge. And I see you as a clever person. I think that you've got your head screwed on, that you like to know where you're going, and you can really push yourself a long way. And that's the pathway that I've got. It's a very long, winding road for you. So where are we here then now in your reading? Because we want this taking action, this card that I've taken here, and we know that the reason for that is a new start here in your career. It's grabbing hold of an opportunity. Whilst you're in the midst of all of this here, you will also be reconnecting with somebody who you have great depth of feeling for, but there's been some miscommunication or misunderstanding. So where are we now? Are you looking to take a new direction in your career? Let's start there. Yeah? Is that something that you're
Yes,
doing?
that's 100% correct.
Okay.
I've
I
already
just want
took a
you to
leap and I'm just waiting.
I just want you to come back to me and say, yes, that's what's going on. And then we can look at the next bit that is going to happen. So it's really, really significant, this card. It's a very fortunate turn of events for you. Now, somebody is going to be helping you greatly here in your endeavor. And we've got another ace. This is an ace of swords. This is a lady. When you've got 2 aces like that, I mean, you just can't ignore it. You know, it's not something at all that you can ignore. So at this particular time, you've really got to be able to focus onto your new beginnings, and that is going to show you what you've got to do. You've got to apply your mind here to that new sense of direction, and you've also got to be thinking very, very strongly about which way you want to go, you know, how you want to turn these events into your favor. So with the next set of circumstances for you, you will make that difference up. You will be looking at the direction in which you want to go. You will also be taking the initiative because you're clever, and that's something that you will want to do. I feel that higher learning is going to be there. I also feel that you need to push yourself. Perhaps you don't believe in yourself as much as you should do here. Do you feel that lack of confidence inside of you sometimes? Is that what I'm connecting to here?
Into this particular career that I've kind of take a jump start
Yeah,
at, yes, we have a
yeah.
lot of training to do so far.
Do you? Is that going to involve anything medically? Because I feel that there's like lots of medical symbols that I'm getting here. It could be scientific, of course, but it seems to be varying very much onto that mathematical, analytical side of life. Is that how your brain works? Because I feel that you're very good at this and you're going to be recognized. You'll go very far. So, what is it that you're planning on doing for your training in this opportunity?
I'm going to be pursuing again, as I've done in the past,
Yeah.
firefighting and EMS as well.
Are you? Okay. So it's a really big, big subject matter and something that you are going to tackle. And this time it's about taking action. It's about saying, yeah, I can do this and I'm going to. I'm going to let anything stop me at all. So well done to you. Don't forget about that repatriation. Be kind as well to those people that you've met in the past. There's great things happening, and I think you've got some really important choices coming up in the very near future. That September as a month is very important to you, but so is January. So look out for birthdays, celebrations at that time. I think by January, you will have turned your life around and you will be very much more settled. You won't be questioning so much about what to do. And remember, two aces here, dynamic forces that are catapulting you forward. You don't have a choice. That's what you've got to do. Go forward. So best of luck. And it's been lovely to read for you here on the show. Ashley in not quite sure where you are, Ashley, but I do have you on the line, hopefully. You're through to Eleanor Grace. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. Let's have a look at you. Good afternoon, good evening to you. I'm reading for you from London here. Oh, Buffalo, New York. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get the wrong place because people be offended if we got the wrong place. But I am learning a great deal about the USA. I'm going around all of the different states. That's what I'm doing. As I'm here in little old London, just outside Buckinghamshire. That's where I am based. So not too far from the Queen. You never know.
Nice.
We might go see the castle. Okay, now, Ashley, let me see where we're going to with you. I'm just shuffling a couple of cards here, and I'm going to take some just right in the middle of the deck of cards. Now, let's see what you have got. You've got justice. This is what's coming through for you. And this is the card of justice, which is the balance and the harmony. The next card that you've got from angels here is really unusual. This is, you just don't get this. This is abundance. You're being told here, Ashley, that whatever decisions that you are about to make is as a result of the justice that you have in fact received. So the justice card is when the truth comes out, when everything is revealed, and when you are in a position where throughout all of the trials and tribulations that you may have been through this year, the last couple of years, at whatever period of time, abundance is going to be the outcome. So you will be feeling as though everything is much lighter, that you've got your reward. that you are now going to be in receipt of a certain level of calm in your life, but also emotional well-being and happiness, and this truth coming out. So when we're talking about truth coming out, we're talking about your life and the difficulties that you're having in your life, Ashley. And I feel as though everything has just been a bit overwhelming, that perhaps you have been misled and misguided. Now, I do have this character here. He's a king, and he is a very clever person. He's really quite smart. He can manipulate, and he can really make you feel happy, make you feel joyful in your heart, and make you laugh. So he's got lots and lots of skills, this character has. And I feel that he is the person that you're sort of finding out about deep down here in your heart, in your soul. Are you in this relationship now because it's important for you to be making decisions about this man?
I'm not in a relationship right now.
Well, who is the most recent person, Ashley, in your life? Because he's coming back, he's popping up, he's here. So who was that? Who was that character? Was it somebody that you cared about but had to dismiss because you have facts here?
I misled him.
No. Is that what you did?
I don't. I know. I'm asking if that's what you just said. Something
No,
is
no, no,
misled.
no. You have been misled, and the facts of that, the information is going to be revealed to you. So something was hidden. Let's talk about what was hidden between you and him, between this particular character here, because he's showing up as really being in the present, but in actual fact is in the past, and he's present in your subconscious. So it's something that you're still very much connected to. Would you agree with that?
100%.
Okay, all right.
It's unfinished. Yes, it's kind of. It was. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's very recent. Very recent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's why he's here in your reading, Ashley, and I'm glad that we've settled that, because it's important to know where the characters are, why they're there, and why I'm seeing them, because the truth is coming out. There's something else that is to be revealed. Let's have a little look and see what that is. Here's your separation. So you've done that. That's been and gone. And it's still painful because you're still crossing your heart and protecting yourself, and you are actually being protected. You're being looked after, and that's not easy. You know, when spirit come in, it's not easy for you to. I'm wanting to sneeze here, and when I want to sneeze, when I'm getting that sort of sensation, it's always because spirit is close. So you're being guided here, Ashley, and you're being taken down a new route, and it's beneficial to you, and it's going to produce amazing results. At the moment, I want to show you this card. It's really skating along the surface of things. You know, it's that water skiing, and it really is important that you think, yeah, okay, you know, I'm just about surviving here. I'm just about managing to keep myself going, to keep myself upright, and to be in control of my emotions, and to have that sense of abundance. So I'm going to show you this card again. It is abundance. So something new is happening. Even though you've got unfinished business from the past, there's angels around you, angel guides that are here. And these are loved ones who passed over. I feel that there's a lady very prominent with you. I want to give you the initial of P. It's like a pet. That's the sort of, maybe it's a nickname or something, a pet name, but a grandmother, great-grandmother, she's here, initial P. Does that mean anything to you? Let's just establish that connection first of all here, Ashley.
Yeah, well, my mom's grandmother, I guess that would be my great-grandmother,
Yeah.
is a P.
Okay, she's a P.
I never met her, though. Yeah.
No,
But
that
then
doesn't
also
matter.
my grandmother's last name is a P as well. Starts with
Okay. Oh, we've got
P
P's
or
coming through here. All
yeah.
right. Um, it's a very sort of quick reading. They always are when we're on our show, because it's really just giving you a taste and a flavour
Yeah.
of what can happen in a longer reading. But she's here, and I was shown this P, and she's really saying to you, look, you know, you're special. She's your ancestor. It doesn't matter whether she's met you in person or not. The soul
Right.
connection is powerful and it's strong, and it's you being able to receive the angelic forces around you, which are those of abundance. And that's very clear. So the abundant energy is making sure that even though this was a relationship that really, you know, was quite draining on you and recent and unfinished, and you want to be able to talk to him. You want to be able to say to him, what happened? You know, what was going on? What was this all about? Why did it end in this way? And I feel that he just turned his back. He just flipped his emotions, switched them off. And very often people do this because they can't cope. They don't know what to do next. And I think that that's what happened to him. I don't feel that it was your fault or really anything to do with you. Not really. You know, I feel that he was perhaps struggling with what the expectation would be of him. What's the next stage that he's got to get to? And that's where he's failed you. And whatever you do now, it's never going to replace that sense of failure with him. So even though you're hoping that this is going to mean that he can come back to you and maybe you can talk, maybe you can just think about, you know, those senses that you have and feel, yeah, it might be all right. Let's hope that it will be all right. But in reality, you're being given here a message from Spirit to say, look for pastures new, look for that opportunity in the future, because the abundance won't go away. So I feel that very, very quickly you will find yourself feeling extremely happy. And that this is where you want to be shining. You want your light to shine. This is your next card from the tarot. It's a card of the sun, and it is about lots of opportunities for admiration, for other people to recognize just how wonderful you are. And you are, Ashley. You've got so much that you have to share with other people. You've got so much that you can do for yourself. So I think that you're making a very quick and rapid series of decisions going forward from the end of this month, going forward from August, September, October, November, December. Those 4 months, I think each month you're going to give yourself a goal. You're going to say, this is what I'm going to achieve in a short period of time. And you will do it. You will achieve it. And then the next one, and then the next one. Listen to your grandmother. You're good at this, though, aren't you? Is this something that you do? Yeah, plot, plan, scheme.
Yeah. Try.
Get yourself into that sort of really, really strong connection, and then you will succeed massively. You've got the sun card here. You can't go wrong. Everything is raining down on you with sort of happiness, sun showers of brilliance. And that's your light that you want to see shining. That's who you are and how you are going to be able to grapple with your circumstances and take yourself forward. Listen out for Spirit. I want you to do this because when you're dreaming at night time, your subconscious is maneuvering. It's working away. And that means that you are connecting to your grandmother, your great grandmother, and to those angels that are coming in. And sort of the angel energy is just all about those loved ones that, you know, we've had connections with, and it's making sure that you're staying on track, because you've got a big life and you don't want to throw it away on wasted emotion or wasted energy. And you are being given this route. The Fool card is next. It's your final card. This is about taking everything right back to the beginning again. It's the innocent young person who is starting out. You're not innocent, you're not overly young, but you are starting out again. And I wish you all the best, Ashley. It's been wonderful to read for you. And do come back and speak to me again. You can book appointments straight through my website. Even though I'm in London, we can deal with the time difference. So thank you for coming in onto the show. And I look forward to seeing you all again, same time next week, for Eleanor Grace Psychic Destiny Show. And you can get more information all about me on gracedestiny.com. That's my website.